Hello people, welcome to a video, or welcome to Michaeltechroom or Michaeltechroom channel number 2. Welcome. We'll be looking under the hood, take a look at the chipset and the network chipset, Wi-Fi chipset, the sound chipset, and a lot of chipset it's running. So after the intro, let's talk about it. So yeah. Okay, so originally I planned to after the intro move on to the screenshot, but I want to talk about a few things that I have forgotten about it. So the one thing I want to talk about briefly is Gigabyte imaging software that can patch Windows 7 to work with Skylake or Kaby Lake or whatever upcoming processor would be. So when I was doing the screen capture, I just realized I just forgot about talk about Gigabyte utility software is a portable software. So if you're over at a friend's house and if you can't install it, what the good thing is, you don't have to install it on the computer hard drive. You can put it on a memory stick and just run off of the memory stick. And the good thing is the software doesn't need a lot of space to run. So you can get away with a 2 gig memory stick at least, and a 2 gig. So you just, when you download, you need to extract files. So if you're very familiar with extracting the file and all that stuff, it's gonna be a easy walk in the park for you people. But for people who have not extract a zip file, if you're new to it, you might have to do a little bit of watching a video tutorial of how to unzip file or what. So so those are the two things I want to talk about. Is you have to unextract it from a zip file, and you don't have to install it on a computer. It's a portable file, so you can stick on a memory stick and take it everywhere with you. So that's a good thing. But let's get back to the screenshot, or let's go back to the screenshot. Alright? Or let's trend into.
Okay, people, so let's take a look at the nitty-gritty of detail. So, let's take a look at what hardware it have inside. So, let's take a look at the chipset, audio chip, and chipset it's using. And a quick sample of what the webcam will look too, so that's kind of thing. So what I'm going to do is turn my webcam off. So the reason why I have it off so I can zoom in, because for a reason Open Broadcaster doesn't want to do a zoom capture or what. But anyway, I digress. So the thing we're take a look at is Bluetooth, I guess so. So it's using the generic. But when we go down the list to the network adapter, that's where I can tell you the chipset. So display adapter using the Intel HD Graphic 520. Human interface, yada yada yada. Then it's using the Intel 6th Gen processor family, SATA HDI control, which is in this camera is in compatible mode. So, yeah. Then for the web camera, it's using the EasyCam keyboard using the Bell keyboard using the PS2 as normal. Then it's using the Synaptic. It's using the Synaptic trackpad. Then the network adapter. So for the Ethernet, you plug your cable in. It's using the Realtek PCI. Then for the wireless, it's using I can't pronounce this right. But using that, which I can read out loud. Then this Wi-Fi card does have Bluetooth built in, so that's what the Bluetooth is being run by. I don't know what the name. So that's what's driving the Bluetooth. Intel 65U. And quick disclaimer, this i7 does not have does not have physical 4-core. This 65U, if you read the spec sheet, is only a dual core, so it only have 2 cores and 2 hyper-thread, or 2 virtual cores. So, for a reason, Device Manager doesn't not explain this too well. So, then it's using the stupid audio driver I hate to bit. Oh my gosh, this driver that drives the absolutely up the wall. I wish Lenovo that went with Realtek to keep everything simple, because all my other computers are using the Realtek audio driver, but I never heard of this company before, so I don't know what the heck, how long they've been in the business, but I would imagine they've been in the business for a long time, but I never heard of them, so yada yada. So I wish they did just use a Realtek audio driver. It's using, being this is Intel HD graphic. Obviously, there's no discrete video card, so it's not running no ATI or NVIDIA. So there's no NVIDIA or ATI in there. It's running off of the onboard video. So being that's running the onboard video, is using the Intel display I/O, part of Intel HDMI driver. Then here is all the spec. So feel free. Oh my gosh. Feel free to pause this. So if you want to give it a closer look, feel free. I would imagine these are all generic, because this is it's in the code reader, that's more of Realtek. So using the Ethernet port for using the Ethernet port that be run by Realtek, and a phone a core reader, and that's being run by Realtek. So then the USB hub and all that stuff that's running by Intel. So I don't have no other USB hub in there, so pretty much that's pretty it. Another quick word about this too, so we got this out of the way. So what I'm gonna do is bring up, if you want to run Windows 7, I might as well clear something up. You do have to run a utility to patch up Windows 7. So I believe you go. I did a quick Google search of Gigabyte Window USB installation tool. So you don't, this utility software, you don't have to have a Gigabyte motherboard. You can use it for all the brand name. So I went right there. So as you can see, they have a step-by-step instruction, and they do have a picture of what happened if you did just toss in a disk of Windows 7, showing you what happened when Windows 7, if you try to install Windows 7 with no additional driver. So that's pretty nice software. I do like it. It's free from these guys, so if you want to download their software, that's pretty much, and even they have a video. So
the problem is
so they have a video. Sorry, I'm out of it today. So I don't make any sense. But anyway, this is the software I use to get Windows 7 on this Lenovo laptop. So overall, it's easy to get Windows 7 on now. But when you install Windows 7, so like your audio chip and your network, your onboard video, any extra software you need to run, need to be compatible at least with Windows 7. At least if you can get, unless you can get Windows 10 drive or get along with Windows 7. If you can get that to get along, but if you're not so lucky, it's not gonna work every time. This is depending on what chipset it's running. So not every chipset is going to run, but if the manufacturer is running a generic chipset, so like if it's a generic Realtek or something along the line, I would imagine it would be easy to install the driver on the software for it. And they do have a link to the download page. So right now they have a driver for this, for their gaming motherboard, but quite honestly, I believe if you did search up a random Gigabyte motherboard, and if you did look under utility in the utility, there should be a should be window imaging tool. There we go. So, I didn't want to highlight that window. So this is the window imaging tool to get Windows 7 to boot up on the computer, so you can download from Asia, China, America, Europe, or Russia. So that's what we have. So all I'm gonna do is to memorize that, and good gosh, I have to do a lot of zooming. Then here is the Gigabyte Window USB installation tool. So this is pretty cool. So you can this is the older version. So chances are, if you download, there'll probably be a new version of this. Okay. I didn't want to select that. But this particular version does have to have a window image disk. If you can get the software to read ISO image, you can. And it does add to the USB sticks too. Then you do have other options. So if you want to add the NVE gosh damn it. NVMe driver for it. So if you have the little M.2 drive, the NVMe version of it, you can add that if you need to. So good gosh. But this is a pretty cool utility software. I do give Gigabyte credit for just to for them to release a release a utility software, because quite honest, Windows 7 support date is not ending just yet. So I like how this company had a this company was not afraid to make a little utility to patch Windows 7 to get to work on Skylake or Kaby Lake or whatever next processor could be. So like I said, they were not afraid to do it. In ASRock 2, I only seen ASRock and Gigabyte making their own utility software. So that's pretty cool. I am definitely going to save this copy for quite some while, and I do recommend this. The only bad thing I'm going to point out is if you if you reformat this USB with the Gigabyte utility too many times, it's going to lock up your memory stick. So be careful of not. Try to do it once. And the good thing is you can get by with like a 4 gig storage memory stick, so you don't need to have like an 8 gig or a 32 or a 64, so you can do that. So Yeah, I feel bad for people who have to use other people's computer to get their own computer up and running. So I do feel bad for those people. So yeah. And I am not sure if it run on Linux or if it's running Linux. I'm not quite sure if it can do okay with wine, so yeah, feel free to check that out. And I just want to cover that up. So pretty much that's pretty it. So what I'm gonna do is return back to me and discuss some easy access.
Okay, so the video is going over 20 minutes, a little bit over because I was talking about a lot of stuff. Um, but one thing um, that we will talk about, the easy access. Now, thank goodness Lenovo decided to continue on with the normal access panel for you to change memory or change Wi-Fi con or memory stick. The only bad thing about changing memory stick is you only can change one because unfortunately the other memory stick is soldered on. So like half of the memory stick is soldered on and the other half of the memory stick is a easy to slide out deal. So it's a good and the bad side, but at least in my eye, Lenovo it still continue on with the putting a access panel on the notebook computer. So what I'm gonna do real quick is my camera battery is flashing at me, but after this we can talk about the breeze of changing the hard drive. So we will be back. Okay, so I've swapped a fresh battery in Mr. Canon Rebel. So like I said before, the access panel is the easy access. The only thing I can touch for me is I almost broke the stupid pin on this cover because um, there are someday I can get them on and some other day I can't get them on. So I hope I don't have to touch those access panel in a really long time. I hope everything will do just fine. But like I said, let's move on to the easy of the hard drive. Unfortunately, I thought I recorded myself of me removing the old hard drive, but I guess not. So I only have footage, but I may have to record it or not. But oh my gosh. But um, the swapping hard drive was very easy for this Lenovo laptop. It's using like a plastic tray, a flexible one. Which for me, I don't replace hard drive very often, or the hard drive. For me, I haven't come across a dead hard drive yet, so it's not common for me to have a lot. I have not come across it yet, but the hard drive bracket in that laptop, you don't have to use screws or what. Now, are there pros and cons to a plastic hard drive caddy? Are there pros and cons? You know, some people have bad luck, some people have good luck. Um, some people tend to break them because they're swapping hard drive often. So, I would say if you swapping the hard drive often, maybe I can see the bad side of it, but if you're not swapping the hard drive out, if you only every once in a while in the blue moon mess with your hard drive every once in a while, then I would see the plastic not breaking on you. Um, not breaking on you. So, and the interesting point of that hard drive caddy is it doesn't slide back. You have to lift it up, lift one end up, so the hard drive, the internal hard drive connection have a little bit of a hinge, so you can lift the front and slide it out. So that's very interesting outtake, because my background is with these other slightly older generation laptop is you have to scooch the laptop hard drive back a little, just enough to clear off get away from the connector at least. So it's, like I said, very interesting outtake for them to do that. So, you know, so that's a good thing. They're keeping that. It's some of the thing is kind of a little bit weird, but other thing I want to talk about is their power management software, which sucks really bad. Usually I don't get too bothered with it because, the weird thing is their software, it's kind of weird. So, my Acer, for example, my Acer laptop, Acer, their power management software, you can sub where when you plug in, it can go to high performance mode, and when you unplug it, go to power saver or low power mode. And a lot of time when the Acer go in the low power mode, the only time I have ever noticed my Acer slow down is gaming. That only time. But unfortunately with this particular Lenovo laptop, it doesn't do it. So I'm stuck in balance mode. So they have the processor speed, which I don't like the processor speed because, like I said, I like Acer approach, but for some reason I don't like Lenovo approach about processor speed. So if you set, if you're on bandwidth, if you set the processor speed on slow, it dramatically slow the laptop down, even you doing internet browsing. So you can definitely notice with Lenovo software. Unlike Acer, when Acer go in low power when you're browsing, you don't notice any slowdown. Only time you notice with Acer when it's slowing down is if you're playing a game. But with this particular with Lenovo laptop, I don't agree with how they're running their software. So, plus I don't know if Windows 7 is affecting too, or if Windows 7 is in effect too, so I'm not quite sure if there's a major effect with Windows 7 or not. But the software works, but I don't know yet, because obviously I'm not ready for Windows 10 yet. So when we get close to Windows 7 support date ending, then I might think about it. So that's the one thing that's kind of bugging me, is that. And so pretty much that's pretty it. So that's all I would have. That's the thing bugs the heck out of me. Yeah. But like I said, the video is going over 20 minutes, so I'm gonna say I hope you have made it through the video. So I'm gonna say thank you for taking your time out of your day to watch my videos. So a huge thanks. Thank you for watching, and plus thank you for not ad blocking my video and giving me support too. So, and even if you want to give me support through Amazon wishlist, I do definitely welcome that too. Or I will always be thankful if someone decide to do if they want to get something off of my wish list. So, let's move off. So, thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe or Google Plus me, follow those. And if you want to subscribe, make sure you hit the bell notification button if you type person who doesn't mind having an email of me of uploading the video. Feel free to check on that too. So if you want to be up to date, definitely feel free to hit that little bell notification, and feel free to give the video a like or dislike. If you're forever hating your life, if you want to give me a thumbs down, okay. But if you want to give me a thumbs up because you like the video quality or you like my video editing style, whatever you feel like, feel free to do. And feel free to check out the video notes below the video. So be sure to click show me more. So we have the channel email address, which you may contact me with question or whatever you have on your mind, which you may have to copy and paste. And Amazon wish list that you can support me, or you can use as a recommendation list, whatever you feel like, whatever your mood is. And check out the tech tip forums I'm part of. So feel free to say hello to me. So you're all welcome to say hi. And feel free to leave a comment below the video. So if we get a small group or comment, very small, unboxing or a rant video, or a vlog video, end of the video I will read your question, or whatever you comment on, I will read it out loud. So, and if we get a large amount of comments, I will do a separate video for you people. So that's another thing too. And pretty much that's pretty it. All I'm gonna do is take a drink of water or take a drink. Take a drink and edit the video, get at least uploaded for you people. So I will catch you next time.